5-minute mom. You say 5-minute mom?
5-minute mom.
So 5-minute mom, finance.
Cheese.
Okay. So I want to talk today about finance because cheese. Yes, and cheese. Because, all right. So now that we've gotten all of the intros and smiley cheeses out of the way, I wanted to talk about finance during pandemic times. So for us as a family, our finances, my husband's considered it essential. So we went from what he was making to 70% of that. So his income is 70% what it was pre-pandemic. And we're still kind of at that point right now. It's gotten better or worse depending on what's going on in our area and how open we are for business. But yes, so that's where we are. So I wanted to just say a couple things that we've done, which have been really helpful.
Couple things that we've done.
Yes. So one of the things that we've done is I took inventory of our pantry and our refrigerator and our freezer. And we don't have a deep freeze. So fun. Oh. So anyway, I took inventory of what we had. And this isn't the first time I've done this. Those of you who know me that were in my Facebook group, you know I've mentioned it before. To just go and, I would say, literally pull everything out of your pantry and put it on your dining room table. Which maybe it seems crazy. It's like the Marie Kondo of food. Does all this bring you joy? And maybe it does. I used to be a bulk shopper. Like, it was on sale, I bought a ton of it. Do you know how many times I have been so burned by living that way, where we've had to throw food away, we've gotten bulk of things that we ended up not liking just because it was on sale. I don't do that anymore. I don't. We buy groceries for 7 to 10 days, and we eat those, and we eat it down to like the fridge is bare bones. Sometimes freezer stuff lingers or pantry stuff lingers, but I try not to do that. So how many of you did what we did, and when the pandemic hit and everybody was kind of freaking out a little bit, or at least a lot of people were, we went to the grocery store, and instead of buying like the 14 days of quarantine food that we might need if we needed a quarantine, we bought like 2 months of food. I don't know where we put it all, but you know, it was everywhere. Like, it just shoved into every possible place. So every once in a while, since that happened 5 months ago, I have to go back through and realize, like, I don't want to act out of fear, but out of just measured logic and reason, and keep myself in check with the groceries. So what I'd say right now is go gather in your stores what you have in reserve and put it all on the table and plan your next month. Look at what you have and pull out a calendar or write 1 through 30, 1 through 31, and just write down meals that you can make with what you have in your pantry, what you have in your refrigerator, what you have in your freezer. If we used to have a deep freezer. If you have a deep freezer, what you have in your deep freezer. Plan your next month of meals. You're going to save a ton of money. There's going to be less waste, and it's actually really freeing. So for us, saving money, because this has been about, I think, 2 years that we've lived this way. We save money because I budget what I need, about $20 a person right now. Now, we're a family of 7. That's about $140 a week, but the baby's a baby, so she doesn't eat a whole lot yet. And that might be different, but it's $140 a week for our family, and we just budget, and that's what we have to spend. So budgeting money, buying what you need for a week or 10 days, and going through it, just finding something that works for your family. That's not, I mean, For us, bulk shopping was a huge waste of money. The combination of bulk shopping and not meal planning means I ended up with a lot of stuff that I was shoving into places that I bought when it was on sale, and it would get freezer burned, or produce got shoved to the back of the fridge and it would get moldy, or it would freeze, and then get moldy and slimy somehow. I don't know. But when I buy groceries for 7 to 10 days and I have an idea, I'm not a strict meal planner, but I have an idea of what meals I'm going to make with the food that I buy when I buy it. So it has a purpose. So anyway, those are things that I do. I hope that helps you. But yeah, the first time I did this, and I'm going to go because now I'm like a 6-minute mom. We're approaching 6 minutes. 5-minute mom is hard. 5 minutes. And I'm a talker. The first time I did this, where I ate down, this is a Dani Johnson First Steps finance training thing. So that's where I got this from. First time I ate down my pantry, and we did this as a family. I spent $30 the entire month. I only spent $30 the entire month. That's insane that I had that much food stored in my pantry, my refrigerator, and my freezer, that when I meal planned, and at the time we were only a family of 6, and the baby was 5 months old. So really, 5 of us were eating food at that time. So it was a little bit different, but still, like, to buy the occasional gallon of milk or bits of produce to round out, what you already have. It's crazy. So pull everything out, and it will bring you joy to actually eat the food you have. It's being a good steward of your finances and of your kitchen, and it's actually really freeing. So good luck to you, and crazy times that we live in. Eat up that quarantine food, and I don't know. That's all I have to say. I was thinking about toilet paper for a minute there, because talking about this brought me back to like 5 months ago when we had this crazy toilet paper thing going on. God bless us all. 2020, good measure, packed down, flowing over. God bless you all.